I have never done a challenge, I've never done a speed build, and I have never built a tiny home. So today I thought we would do all three, knock it out of the park. Hi everyone, thanks for watching my video and joining my channel. Let me know in the comments below if you would have done something different, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, or just say hi. I tend to always build the same type of homes. I don't really come out of my comfort zone that much. I want to try to keep this one under 20,000 and still make it look good. I tend to always make my houses look exactly the same. The bedrooms are in the same place, bathrooms in the same place, kitchen, on and on. So I wanted to try something different for my first video with a little landscaping. Little bit about me. I have been playing Sims for many years. However, only for fun and not on the regular. I just got Sims 4 back in February of 2024 this year. And I started playing again quite often, actually. I can't help myself, I just love Sims. So here you can see I've built my 5x5 structure with the walls. I put some paint and now I'm putting the flooring. I like to get those out of the way as soon as possible. I do change up paint colors and stuff as I build things. Not in this build, you'll see I didn't. But usually I change the paint colors so many times. I was having trouble placing my stove here and my cupboards because of that beam, and I'm a rather new house builder, so it took me a minute to figure that out, but once I did, everything went smooth from there. I really like the layout of this house. I didn't think I would. I thought 5x5 is too small to have a Sims house, but I proved myself wrong. I really liked this build. I liked how sweet everything looked and it looked functional. I haven't tried it out yet, but I will in a future video. We'll have someone move in there. I have always loved these Murphy beds. I've always wanted one for real life, not just in Sims. They're such space savers. They're just amazing to me. I absolutely love them. I was so glad I got to use one here in this build. I was trying to figure out how to place it best. Not 100% a fan on where I had placed it, but it does look good. Everything does come together at the end of the video. The doors that I'm picking right now, they're my favorite out of all the doors for inside the house in Sims, and I always get white. I feel the white is very classic. I love these windows that I'm using here. I feel like they actually look like windows that I would see in a house around where I live. They're not too out there. And I love that little sofa table. I use it all the time, I must say. Same with the radio. I always pick that radio. I don't know why, I just love it. Little plants here and there just for aesthetic. As I am building this house, I must say, I would honestly live in a house built like this. I think it's super cute. I have nothing bad to say about it. You'll notice I took away one part of the counter. I just wanted to give a little bit more room, like the look of more room. So I added that round counter part so that I could put a chair kind of off to the side but still at the counter to give a place to eat. I could have placed this fire alarm better. I just noticed that now. I always tend to make my windows white also. I don't know if you have like a color you tend to always go with. For me, that's my go-to, white windows. I kind of placed them a little lower and higher, so I had to go back and kind of level them all out. It looked weird from the front when you looked from outside into the house, so I had to go fix all that. I also wanted to add a really nice bookcase, but I found like the bookcase I put in was good. I wish we had more styles of bookcase actually that I put in. I didn't want it to take over all the space. I still wanted it to look like functional, but not like stand out so much, because some of the bookcases that we have for Sims, I feel like they're just so big and so intrusive. They stick out so far from the wall. But I feel like the one that I picked, it really works well in this tiny space. Here I put some carpets down. I love carpets in a house. It just makes it more homey to me. Makes it feel lived in. What I am really loving about this speed build is it's a very forgiving speed build. All the little mistakes that you make when you're changing colors, changing, like just there I changed the shower. It's very forgiving when you're doing a speed build. It's interesting how you don't notice it as much. It doesn't take up as much time. Placing this toilet, I was like, is anybody going to be able to open that door? But it's the only place I could put it. So I put it there, up against the wall as close as I could. Got these carpets a little smaller so that you could still see flooring, but it still gave it a bit of a cozier look. Toilet around there, just trying to adjust it so that it felt like it was in a better place. Trying to find the lighting. I really love this lighting. It's so rustic and it's romantic. And I put it in a lot of my builds. I wanted to get a mirror with a little bit more light because I don't want to actually have a huge light in there. I'd like to keep this little rustic light. I just love it. It's so cute. And I feel like the bathroom looks really good. It's all done there, my bathroom. And we're moving on to more, oh yeah, I don't know why the wall kept blacking over my window, so I had to like move it around, adjust it a few times. I don't know if that's just a glitch in my computer. Felt like I needed to put a little bit of cupboard up above the countertops and the fridge, but I really love a corner cupboard. So I switched one out there for a corner cupboard, just the cutest. I just love corner cupboards. And then again, need a little bit of electronics, some clutter. What's nice about the laptop is that I feel like if you need to, you can put that in your inventory, and that opens up another space for someone to sit down and eat a meal with you. Like if you have a friend come over, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I wanted to put some more plants in, but I was finding, like over by that chair, but I was finding it's just too tight. So I put that little plant there, and I did get a hanging plant. Spider, not quite a spider plant, but kind of a spider plant. I put that over the computer area just to give that corner like a little more life. I do add another plant back there, I think. Also, again, with my carpets, I was trying to find the best carpet. If I was taking a little more time, I would have found a better carpet for there. But this one worked well. I was happy with it in the end. Just had to change some colors. And then now is for the door. I wanted to put a cute door. It is a tiny home. I know that door is fairly large, but I wanted to put something with a little character. Since the house is so small, it needs to have a huge personality on the outside, I felt, just to make it more inviting and feel bigger than it actually is. Once I straightened up those windows a little bit, then I went ahead and did it to all the other windows in the house. And again, you can see that one window is like, it's like the wall and it's just a frame of the window. So I had to do some more with that, but I think I do that a little bit later. I love this black brick. I find it such a sexy color to have on the outside of your house. And black and white always looks great together. And this fencing too, also this is from the ranch pack, I think. I am still new at building, so I do have a little trouble with my roofing. I don't like to see like roof corners coming out of other roof corners, and so I had to move everything over just so I could get that on there. If you have a better way of doing it, please let me know. I have such a hard time with it. Sometimes I want to have just that one part of the roof over, but it just doesn't work out for me. I also wanted to round the roof off here because it's such a cute, just gives it that really cute little like tiny house look, and I really like that. I'm trying to find the best shade for a roof, and I love this lattice. It's so cute. Oh, there's a bit of wall there we forgot, so we'll just fix that. Perfect. And I felt like this entire lot needed to be turned. I put it like completely the wrong way, or I built it the wrong way, so I had to turn the whole lot just so that the house would sit in front where you want to go in. I hate building a house where Sims have to walk around to the side of the house to get into the house. I prefer them to walk up some stairs or walk into the front door. I think that's always best. And a house isn't a home without a cute little garbage can, as we know in The Sims. You gotta have a garbage can. There, I turn that house around, and I'm gonna do a little bit of yard work and put up some curtains in the house. And overall, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I'm always really unsure of myself when it comes to doing the aesthetics outside of a house, landscaping, colors of grass. I tend to always make my lawn like really green, and I'm new at it. I really love these curtains. The yellow and the blue, they don't clash. It looks really, really nice. And then again with my romantic little rustic lights, I just find they're so sweet. And I tried to put one over by the bookcase, but it doesn't fit anywhere else. So to it is, and I'll take that other light out. And then we'll add, I wanted to put this little lamp behind the computer, but I'm not really good at like making things set back further on the counter, and I felt it was just too close to the computer. So I decided not to go with that, and I went back with that little ceiling light. I just feel like it gives off the perfect amount of light, and I put that right over the computer area. Another plant to go in beside the other one, but then I just decided, hey, you know what? I don't think another hanging plant is needed, and I was looking for some clutter, but I put another little plant. I always use this plant, it's so cute. I put it right behind the computer, and it felt like it was far enough back that it wasn't claustrophobic. walkway next. Favorite parts too is actually doing the landscaping, but I'm so unsure of myself when I do it. But I just love like a yard with lots of foliage, flowers, and shrubs, and I love a fern. I will have a fern on every single one of my properties. I will have multiple ferns. I love them. They're so frilly and beautiful. I was trying to figure out how to build my fencing around my house here. Again, I love this fencing. It just makes me so happy. Again, I'm not the very best landscaper. I try though, I try. So I think that's all you can ask for. And I think it, overall I did pretty good for my first time. Doing a challenge, doing speed build. I think I did really well. That I'm building this house in. It's such a cute little area, and it's called the Cozy or Comfy Corner or something like that. This lot, it's so cute. Long grass, gotta have the long grass. It just gives off a little bit of sass, which I love. Really use a lot of space if you don't know what to put there. And there's lots of different colors you can use. I think there's 4 different colors. This mailbox is my favorite by far. I just love it. Such a cute mailbox. I'm so glad we got that in Sims 4. These lights are my go-to lights. I put these on every house I build. Again, not outside of my comfort zone there. And then we're gonna add some trees and more flowers all around the house, just to make it a little more aesthetically pleasing outside. I just love my ferns. I always go back to my ferns. And I always try to make things like what I do on one side of the house, I'm gonna do on the other side. Just to make it all like symmetrical, which I know I don't have to do. And it would probably look amazing if I did it a different way. But this was a really, really fun build to do. I enjoyed it immensely. I will be doing more in the future for sure. Quick builds. I'll also be doing tiny homes for sure. I think these are so cute. And I think my Sims would really like them. I'd like to try to do one where I have more than one bed. I don't know if that's possible. I think I'm gonna try to do that in a video. Just putting some dirt around, making it look a little more natural before I go to the other side of the house and do that symmetrical thing that I spoke about. Just making everything look the same. Same colors, same everything. Again, with those ferns. And I just love the outside of this house. It's just beautiful. I love it. I did want to add in some like garden areas and stuff, but I was trying to keep it under 20,000. It came out to 20,100 and something. I could have taken away the rocks, I guess. I could have taken away the foliage outside. They don't really need that. I didn't have to put a computer on the table. That would have saved me 1,000 simoleons. I just wanted to make it look more homey, and I didn't have to add curtains either. It could have been a lot cheaper, this house. So for a sim starting out, this actually makes so much sense to me. Sometimes I have a really hard time building a home that I find is functional for my sims, and I never realized that they really don't need that much room. I'm glad that I did this. It kind of just proved to myself that as a society, we always take way too much. We don't need half of what we have. But I really did enjoy this build. I hope you enjoyed it also. On that note, my friends, I will cut it off here. I hope you liked my first challenge, my first tiny home, my first speed build. Please like, subscribe if you'd like to. I would love that. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget to take care